Hello everyone, I'm Yuan Zhang, Xinhua correspondent in Berlin, and today I'm going to show you how the German general election, namely the parliamentary election, how it looks like, how it works, and to show you how it will change the future of Germany. And yeah, enough of the chatters, let's go. We're right now here at one of the polling stations in Humboldt University in Berlin, and it's around 9 o'clock local time, and the election has been like just for 1 hour. And the Humboldt University polling station is no ordinary polling station, because the German chancellor Angela Merkel is going to vote here today, and around 2:30 in this university. So although it's Sunday and the weather is rather cold, it's chilling, and it's a little bit rainy, we can see a lot of media colleagues already piling up the station, polling station, because they wait for the Merkel to come. And at the polling station in Humboldt University here, they somehow improvise a canteen into a polling station. And the place is not too large, not too small, but right fit for a polling station. And right now I'm at the entrance of the polling station, and here I will introduce a little bit about the German election system. And the parliamentary election system is somehow a little bit complicated. It's complicated. Even some of the Germans don't understand it very well. And it's like in the US, they have the system with the three systems of the government: the judiciary, the executive branch, and the legislation. And the legislation is consisted of Bundesrat, the Senate, and Bundestag, the lower house of parliament. And today they are going to elect the lower house of parliament. It is consisted of like a base number of 598 people. And here I'm holding it's example of the ballot. You can see here. It's a little bit complicated to explain, because every German voter will have a ballot like this, and they namely have two votes. It is right here. Sie haben zwei Stimmen, and you can see it here. There are two columns here. On the left column, you can vote for the candidates of your voting district, and the other, you can vote for your favorite party. And the left, you can see here the candidate's name and its profession. And here, like the Gatchinsinko, he's a professional soldier. And the other is the party name, SPD, CDU, FDP. Yeah, in this system, the Germans claim that it is the fairest in the world because they can at the same time vote for the candidates they favor, and at the same time they will vote for the party they favorite that guide the government line. And in this way, you can ensure that in your district you have the right person for yourself, and for the whole country you have the right party to guide the country with. Yeah. Now we're going to look inside the polling station. And as I said before, it's a university canteen that is improvised to a polling station, so we can still see knife and fork in this environment. And yeah. Ballot box. It's very safe. Yeah. It has a pen in here and it's a box. Nobody will see you what you vote for. And then it's another ballot box. And after they filling up their ballot, and they will.
Please don't on the table.
Okay. Okay. No problem. And they will put their ballot in this box later. Yeah. Yeah. We have a voter here. Here. Because it's on Sunday and it's rather early in the morning, so the voters is not so many, but we will try to get some voters talk what they favor and what's their opinion about the future politics in Germany. And in this year, the German government have dispatched about 80,000 volunteers that will help with the polling station, with the polling and with the voting. And the federal government also dispatched some of their officers to the polling station to help, to supervise, to help, and to watch the election going.
Doch mein Zeug hier, ne? Weil ich kurz gefunden habe. Yeah.
As you can see, the voters are casting votes in the box. No. Hello. Excuse me, we're from the Chinese media. Can you say a little bit about what you expect for the election?
Well, for me, it's just that I expect that probably Angela Merkel is going to be re-elected, and so let's see how the German people vote for the whole parliament. So I think it's a good feast for democracy. Thanks.
Thank you. Excuse me?
No.
No. Hello. Morgen. No. As you can see, the German voters are somehow a little bit discreet about their political intention. And as I interviewed some of the German voters, they are not tending to say what party they support for. They will try to have a chat with you and test if you are the right person to chat with, and you have maybe the similar political inclination with them, and then they will open their mind and chat with you. But for strangers, it is somehow a little bit difficult for Germans to open their mind. Hello, please. Hallo. Hallo, excuse me. No. No. Ja. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Oh, we're from the Chinese media. We're expecting you to say something about...
But I have no time. I'm so sorry.
you're in a hurry.
I have to go.
Sorry. Okay. And it's a little bit interesting to see that after the vote, the voters will get a chocolate in the plate. It's like a prize for them to get involved into the German politics and will decide the German future in the coming 4 years. And in this election, most to win Merkel's Christian Democratic Party in the pre-election poll, she has the support rate of about 40% of the voters will vote for Angela Merkel for the election. And it is widely expected the election will be a deal between the poster here. Actually, it is more of a two-man's game or two-man's game between Martin Schulz and Angela Merkel. And Martin Schulz represents the Social Democratic Party, and he is the former president of the European Parliament. And this year's vote will go between Angela Merkel and Martin Schulz. When Martin Schulz announced that he will participate in the German election, you can see the polling diagram here. Angela Merkel, and this is Martin Schulz. In this year's January and February, the Martin Schulz support rate skyrockets here, but afterwards in concert sharply decline because the voters in Germany think that Martin Schulz somehow proposed smart policies is very similar to Angela Merkel proposed, and they make no difference. So the SPD encounters somehow a sharp decline in recently, and Angela Merkel is expected to win the election, and at least for now. As we said before, polling station right here in the whole university is no ordinary one. Kill the system. It's rather complicated. And like the government actually made up three parts: the executive branch and the legislative part, and the lower house of parliament. And it is in the German political system. But in the federal election, the German voters don't directly elect the chancellor, but members of the Bundestag, and then the elected Bundestag will decide who will be the chancellor. The Bundestag election will be held every 4 years. In this year, there will be like about 62 million eligible voters electing the members of Bundestag, with a number of 598. And the German voters basically have 2 votes for each ballot. And they will vote for the candidates of the district, and they vote another time for the favorite party they like. And if the district candidate got enough votes, he or she, the candidates would directly sit on the parliament. And the party votes, namely the second vote, decide how much percentage the political party will represent in the parliament. So in this system, it ensures the voters to vote both the favorite person in the district, whatever party he or she belongs to, while at the same time to vote in favor of the policies of the whole country. Okay, time is up. we will continue to follow up what is going on for the election, as it is still early in the election. It is hardly to predict who will win in the coming next few hours, but stay tuned. Thank you.